All right, live. Cool. We're live here. I finally got it all set up, which is great. Move my notebook, see if I can get it to go and do what I want it to do. It might. There we go. Cool. Looks like we got it going. We were having issues with our live stream yesterday, but it's working today. We're having some issues. Didn't want to go vertical, didn't want to go horizontal, and then didn't want to start, and then I got it to go, and then I was wrong shot, and it was just, sorry, it's just kind of tricky. I might go back and shut that door back there. There's a door over here that's open, and it's letting some cool air in, and I think I might go shut that real quick. So 1 second. All right, and we're back. Basically, so if anybody wants to, ask us any questions, we did this yesterday, but we did it a little bit earlier in the day, and it didn't work out as well. So we thought we'd try it again today on a different time, but I think we might go through and edit some things here in, trying to get to my content. We posted basically two of our, cool, it's public. What do you call that? Oh shoot, I'm trying to go, two shorts this morning. So we did 2 shorts, which was fine. Yeah, do live commentary. So two of our shorts dropped today. We did one on basically our UA Volt, another one for that, and then we did another one for the camera angle we were using yesterday. But today we've got our light working, we've got our camera working on our thing here. So if you guys are watching, or anybody that's watching that wants to kind of like chime in, fix my chair here. If you want to chime in and kind of just say, hey, we're from wherever, or a quick hi, we're open for that. We're open for anybody that wants to chat. We have days where chats work out pretty well and days where they don't. So we're going to keep kind of working on that. Kind of clean up my desk here a little bit too. We got 3 people watching. Hi, everybody who's watching. Do a quick wave. But yeah, this is kind of what we're doing today. I got my coffee again. I got my trusty Beatles mug. I love this mug. It's actually broken. The handle right here is cracked, and every so often it wants to move. But it's got the 4 Beatles on the other side. Huge Beatles fan. Let us know if you got any, what's your favorite Beatles song, or what's just your favorite song in general. Or if you just got a general question for us. Well, we've talked about many things over the last few weeks, which has been kind of fun. And I'm trying not to say as much. I just moved my spam. Updates. Why does it say I have 4 promotion? I don't know. Anyways, we'll go back to our email here. But yeah, we're just kind of doing it. We'll keep doing it, I guess, each day. Ooh, Jay-Z Microphones has a deal. Love their microphones. I don't own any of them, but I have used them. And the 4 that are watching, thank you for watching. If you like this video or live streams, go check out our other videos that we've got. We've got a ton of other videos that we've done that are long form reviews, tutorials, shorts, all that fun stuff. So if you like them and you feel like you want to, you find you got some value, hit the like and subscribe button, and we will greatly appreciate it. Fortnite Kingdom, hi. I see you're here. I'm going to say hi back. Ooh, can I respond straight to that? Let's see here. Nope, I can just... Okay. Well, thank you, Fortnite. I'm gratefully for that. That's super awesome. We love everybody who likes and subscribes. And a lot of, we've been getting a lot of, on threads, people who are like, hey, subscribe for subs, sub for sub. And I'm like, that's great and all, but we want you to subscribe because you've gotten some kind of value out of our content. And we do the same. We do the same thing. Like if we find value in your channel for us, we're gonna hit it. Oh, we got 2 subscribers. Probably not the 2 people here, but hi everybody. There's someone who has chimed in here, and I can't pronounce. I'm gonna call you Enzo because you got a lot of numbers and stuff there. But hello. Yeah, we get a lot of people who are like, hey, we want a sub for sub, and that's great and all. Like everybody's looking for subs, so are we. But we're not like, we want your sub because you sub to us. We're just gonna Sammy hi, Easton hi. But we don't want you to subscribe to us just because you subscribe to us and vice versa. Let's see, we got a hidden message. Let's see what it is. Yep, there's a reason you get removed. For those that are curious, I am wearing a ring. This ring is super cool. I'll kind of get closer to it. Super cool ring. This ring is made out of tantalum, and that's not part of today's. It's just kind of something that I saw on my finger here. But it's a ring I wear. I don't know about Sean Combs. Everybody's heard about Sean Combs. But anyways, back to my ring here. This ring is made out of tantalum, and tantalum is what they make nuclear missile silos out of. So super hard, super dense, super heavy. We will deal with that later. Yeah, everybody's heard about Sean Combs. Let's see. You, my friend, are in timeout. Side note for our channel, anybody who posts anything that's inappropriate, we will put you in timeout. So, Turner Burner, hi. I do have a dog. He was in yesterday's. And they're all outside right now. We actually have a bunch of dogs here, and we're trying to get rid of a bunch of them. Like I said, anybody who does anything that's inappropriate on our channel, the message will be deleted, and I'll put you in timeout. So, Adele, I'm at wire. Okay, I don't know why you're reporting me, but I don't really care. Like, you can report me, but I haven't done anything that's bad. I haven't gone against any guidelines, so we're good. I'm just telling you what we do. That's great. I really don't care about the poker guy. The poker guy, Sean Combs. I'm not familiar about the poker guy, Sean Combs. I know about all, the P. Diddy stuff, but so anyways, I don't know. I don't know much about poker. I like to play poker, but I don't know much about it. Let's see if I go like this. It's funny, people will report you, but the funny thing is, like, there's nothing you can do if you haven't gone against anything. How many dogs do we have? We have currently 14. 14 dogs. And we're trying to get rid of 9 of them. So, yeah, I don't know about you, my friend. Anyways, yeah, we have 14 dogs, trying to get 9 of them. I'm sorry, Dale, that you have anger issues. We all have anger problems. I deal with my own share of anger things from time to time. And I find good outlets, like playing drums. That's how I started playing drums, actually. I was going through a lot of crap, and my anger was just, like, through the roof. So I decided that I'd get it out by playing drums, because drums you can beat the tar out of, and nobody cares. Well, your neighbors might care because you're loud, but yeah. I am the moderator of this channel, of this live stream, and I will continue to be this moderator until further notice, or until I get somebody else to help me with videos. If I do that, there'll be a local person here in the studio with me. But yes, yeah, Sammy Rogers, we do have a lot of dogs. We're trying to get rid of 9 of them. They are Australian Shepherd, Border Collie, Blue Heeler mixes, along with Pit Bull. They got a little bit of Pit Bull in them too. They're all black. Cute as a button, but a pain in my butt. Because they're just wanting to go everywhere. So I put them outside today. Although it's a little chilly and a little bit windy. So I'll probably when the stream is over, bring them back in. I'm not sure how long we'll do the streams. Like I said, we try to do them for about an hour, but yeah. For those who are curious, I do know what a moderator is, and I'm still going to keep, this is all me. Like, this is all for my studio. What they name, the dogs' names? The dogs all have names, but I don't know what they are. But yeah, I find it funny. Like, people are just all over the place today with channels and different things to say. So, but anyways, like I said, our dogs are Australian Shepherd, Border Collie, Blue Heeler, Pit Bulls. They're cute as a button. Oh, do you want to adopt one? We do charge for you to adopt one. I just spilled coffee on my Chester. You can see the wet spot. You can adopt one from us, but it's going to cost you about $150 to $200. We live in Colorado, actually. We're in northern Colorado here. I don't have cats. How do I keep pooping on concrete? You don't. You just clean up the concrete. Our dogs are they're mostly black and white, mostly. I don't know if I have a picture. I don't know if I could put a picture on here if I wanted to. You're coming for Christmas break. Yeah, if we still have them by Christmas break, absolutely. Depending on when your break is, we're trying to get rid of them as soon as possible. Man, I got coffee everywhere. I got all over. That's why I wear dark clothing. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna ignore. So if I can't, I don't know what people are talking about. Is there a way to stop it from cats? You know, you can't. You can't stop an animal from pooping. Cats are annoying. Yes, that's why we don't have cats. We have dogs. You can't stop animals from doing what they're gonna do. You can train them well, but you can't really stop them from doing things because they've got animal nature and instinct that kicks in. So you can just kind of train them, but cats are gonna poop no matter what you do. So are dogs. So we've got a bearded dragon. He poops all the time. Mike, that's very funny. We don't live in a box spring. That's actually our ceiling. I've done this thousands of videos. I actually did a video on our ceiling that's in our category, in our catalog somewhere. But the ceiling above me is not a box spring. This is a ceiling. It's acoustically treated with fabric and insulation. I guess. Great. Do that with your cats. We don't have cats. We have dogs. So if you keep asking me about cats, I'm not going to answer it. Because I don't have cats. What color do I like black dogs, actually. I have a black dog myself. I'll hide you because I'm tired of seeing your comments. I really don't care. But yeah, I like black dogs. But mainly this whole, like, our whole thing. Yeah, I'll just leave that live. But yeah, we like black dogs. Mostly. I got a few of them. I have some white dogs too, actually. But I got quite a few views this morning. 116 on this channel. Let's see. If you like this content, like this style, let us know. Also, hit our like and subscribe button if you find any value in our channel whatsoever. I'm just checking the subscriber count here. And went back up again. I like it when things go up. It's fun to see things go up, for sure. But anyways, we are a recording studio. We have an acoustically treated ceiling, acoustically treated walls. There's no drywall whatsoever in this room. Nothing. No drywall whatsoever. Except for what's above that is plywood. That's underneath all that. That's about a layer of plywood. Actually, it's 2 layers of plywood. 2 layers of plywood. And then a layer of 2-foot insulation. And then I'm trying to get back to my stream here. And then fabric to cover it so you're not seeing just bare insulation. It's not healthy to see bare insulation. My favorite things to do currently are to draw. I love to do artwork. I love to journal. I like to write things. No matter what it is, I write things all the time. And then music is obviously a huge part of what I like to do. And I like to go to the mountains. I live in Colorado, so we've got like probably some of the best mountains in the country here, I think. Whatever, wherever you stuff, you can say the same for you. But I like Colorado mountains. I've been all over the nation, and I keep coming back to Colorado ones. So we go camping a lot. We go fishing, hiking, hunting, you name it. The dogs, how big are the dogs, Turner? They'll probably get no more than probably knee height, like maybe a little shorter. They're not super big dogs. They're like a medium-sized dog. I have never measured them, so I can't say for sure. 1.5 tall, maybe 2 feet. I don't really have a number for you on that one. But everybody who has liked and subscribed so far, thank you. We're super grateful for that. We like to see growth, and that shows us a certain amount of growth. I'm not sure exactly what amount, but it shows us something, and it's kind of like with views. I see our views go up. It's great. It means I got videos that are actually taken off. But I just think it's funny that people are like, you live under a mattress. I don't live under a mattress. We're in a basement. It's insulated, so you don't hear upstairs. It's insulated on each side. So each wall has about 6 inches of insulation in it, at least. The ceiling has about 1 foot, but the walls are all about 6 inches, which gives you enough low-end absorption along with a few other things. So, what movie? Oh, my favorite movie right now is a little obvious. It's Deadpool and Wolverine. That's kind of my favorite one right now. But Sammy, I have so many different movies I like. I like Darjeeling Limited. What's the other one? There's another movie I've been watching lately that I absolutely love. It's about a hotel, and I can't remember the name of it. It's not like Bates Hotel. It's like kind of in the realm of oh shoot, I can't remember. Basically, like the style of Darjeeling Limited. That's kind of where it lives. But first, I do want to say thank you for everybody who's still watching. Nope, did not hear about him. Did not finally hear about Stu Redmond. I'm still working. I've been busy. I haven't looked at many things, Randall. I'm still gonna work on it. I'm still working on it. Maybe I'll look into it more when I have some free time this week, which probably won't be till Friday. Oh, new subscriber. Yay, subscribers. Super thankful. Also, like, if you guys are... And Mother Abigail. No, I haven't. I'm not going back into that. I think you were on my feed a few weeks ago talking about this, Randall, and I really don't care. When it comes to, like, famous people, I don't care. It's like, it's pointless. Famous people are just like you and me. They're just regular people who do things that get them noticed more. That's all it is. That's all fame is. It doesn't really get you anywhere. Like, in life, fame doesn't get you far. So, relationships do. Being nice to people does. Being genuine, that'll get you somewhere. What is this? Getting emails here, and I just kind of reacting to some of them, but I don't really care about that one. I need to do some other stuff that involves my website. And if the morning buzz is like, let's look this up here. Morning buzz. Morning buzz. Morning buzz. It's okay. That's great. But what is it on a radio station? Greg in the morning buzz. Rock 101. Like, so I don't listen to the radio either. With the invention of streaming and stuff, I listen more to things that are on Spotify and stuff like that. So, I don't really listen to the radio. And I know there's you can listen to the radio through streaming things on, like every radio station has through iHeartRadio, you can listen to us. And I'm like, that's great and all, but I want to listen to what I want to listen to. Is it cold or hot in Colorado? Depends on the day, Sammy. If it's either really hot, really cold, or somewhere in between, some days it'll snow. Like one day we had in here where it rained, snowed, and the sun came out all in one day. Like, it was weird. So we have very sporadic weather. And I do love to go snowboarding, but I haven't done it in a while. Like, it's just like snowboarding season's really just starting here, because it all depends on when the mountains get enough snow to open up the ski resorts. I think they've gotten enough that they're open right now, but for me, like, snowboarding season doesn't really kick off till like January. And even then, I haven't had much time to go, and I don't know. I'd like to go. I broke my foot a few years back, and I haven't done anything in regards of that because of that foot. But I'd like to maybe try and go and see how my foot and that side of my knee, because that knee's also got a little messed up a while back. So it'd be interesting to see how well it goes. That's kind of why I haven't been skateboarding either. I love to skateboard, but I haven't done it in a while just because of my feet and my knees lately. So, but maybe if I get back into it, it'll strengthen them up and they'll be better. It's hard to say. Once again, out of coffee. I hate it. I hate being out of coffee. I really do. I need to fill the coffee pot down here. The resorts I like to go to, there's one called Eldora that's close to where I live. It's probably about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours from here, and I love it. And it's cheap, for one. I do like Copper Mountain. I like A Basin. I've been to Breckenridge. I wasn't too impressed with Breckenridge, especially for the price. Winter Park. I loved Winter Park. But it's been a while since I've been to them, so they've all kind of changed. Snowy Range is not far from here either. That's up in Wyoming. That one's not bad, just depending on how much snow they have. Because a lot of the resorts, they'll make their own snow, and then that snow turns to ice. I live in Texas, but I ski at Purgatory Ski. I'm not sure where Purgatory, is that in Utah? Because I haven't been to many ski resorts in Utah, but those are just the ones I've been in Colorado. I'm sure we've got tons of them in southern Colorado. I just haven't. What happened to my niece? I don't have a niece. I have 0 nieces. Denver. Huh. No, I'm not familiar with Purgatory, but that's okay. There's a lot of them that I'm just not familiar with because I just kind of go to the ones that I like to. What happened to your niece? I don't have a niece. Unless that's a typo. Sammy, let me know if that's a typo. But yeah, Denver, I've been to a few resorts around Denver, but never Purgatory. I'm going to have to check that one out, though. Maybe we'll go there next time I decide to go skiing. I want to take my kids and like teach my kids how to ski and snowboard. I don't know if my daughter would be into it because she doesn't really like to be cold. My son might, though. He might be into it. I don't know. Cool. Lots of comments. Well, Rando Flag, thanks for subscribing. Google Stu Redmond. I will when I have time. Everything is when I have time. I've been very busy lately. We're producing an album for a band right now, so that's kind of more on my docket. So yeah, in the last 3 years, that's cool. I'm gonna have to try it out because I've never heard of it, but I'm sure it's cool. I live in northern Colorado, so yeah, just Googled Greg, and yeah, he's on the radio. But that's all I know. That's where I've gotten. That's where I've gotten, and a lot of it just boils down to, yeah, that's cool. I see you're on Google, and I just don't care. Like, sorry to tell you this, but I'm way too close to my stinking desk here. There, that's better. It's just people. People are people. It's like that's why I don't follow world events too closely, because I don't have the time. I'd rather work on stuff that's like more fulfilling. Don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm sorry, Sammy. I don't cone. Okay, sorry, Sammy Rogers. I'll do that. I think I'll Google Purgatory Ski Resort when we are gonna go do that. I hear if it's cool, I'd definitely go check it out. Like I said, it's something new, and I like doing some new things. So I don't know. Yeah, no way. Yes way. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, we've been super busy lately producing albums and stuff. So for bands, and actually I got a guy coming in tomorrow that we're gonna work on some songs for him, and then next week we'll work on. We got a new guy that I'm supposing he'll show up next week, but I have a guy next week. Next week's gonna be super busy because I've got Nutcracker next week that I'm running sound for. Guys are crazy. Randall Flag, that's funny. You are a kick in the pants. I don't care who this Stu Redman is, or Stu whatever his name is. I don't care. Not related to him, and even if I was, I still probably wouldn't care as much. If he's doing some hippy dippy thing, great, good for him. Or if he's a national icon, also great for him. I just don't care. I watch movies. I'm like, oh, hey, I saw that actor in another movie, but I couldn't tell you who that person was unless they're like, I've seen a lot. I'm sorry, Sammy Rogers, that your dog died last year. It's a bummer when, you know, when dogs die. It's no fun. It's like losing a close friend, because dogs, unlike cats and other animals, dogs are like, they're your best friend no matter what. You could beat your dog like some people do, which is not condoned, but they still come back to you. You yell at them, they still come back. Randall Flag, maybe you're a goody two shoes. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's but I'm sorry your guys' dogs died, and I have a lot of dogs, so if you guys need a replacement dog, a replacement best friend, because dogs are literally, they call me your man's best friend because they literally come back to you no matter what, like a boomerang. They come back, like no matter how you treat them. Obviously, you should treat them well. Well, then stop it, Randall. Just stop it. But yeah, I love my dogs. I got lots of them, and I do love them. Man, my desk is dirty. I'll dust this when I'm done. So, yeah, that's all I know. But I love my dogs. They've been in the live streams a few times. Like yesterday, I had them with me. No one watched the stream yesterday. I think I had 1 or 2 people that actually watched yesterday's live stream. And I was just like, cool, they're watching our live stream. Randall, even if you check in later, I'm probably going to say the same thing, that I don't care who Stu Redman is. So you have a good day yourself, sir. It's a point where if you ask me again, I'm just going to ignore you. I'm going to ignore you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to ignore you. I'm not going to do anything negative. I'm just going to ignore you. And if it gets to the point where you're still bugging me, we'll deal with it later. So have a good day, though. Enjoy your day. It's windy here. Today's kind of windy and slightly cold. I'll just have to see what the weather turns into. Sure, someone started following me. That's great. I don't care. You follow me all you want. I care that people follow me, but I want you to follow me and subscribe and like and all that stuff based on like your valuation of how this reacts to you. Like, how do you like our content? Like, do you like our content? Great. If you don't, then also great. You don't have to like and subscribe if you don't like our content. Like, it's not gonna break my heart. Let's see. Yep, that's all I know. Not much. Where did... It probably went all the way down here. Nope, I lost my spam in my... There we go, more. There we go. I like to clean out my spam every so often, but if I can't see it, I can't delete it. Or I don't know that it's not spam. It's like, it is what it is. Heat's finally turned back on in the house. Not that it's cold, but it's cold enough. Can I mark all is red? There we go. Weird. It says I have emails in there, but I don't. Go back to live screen. Stu Redman. Okay. I still don't know who you are. So Stu Redman, yeah. Cool. Hi. I don't care. What's up? I am in a recording studio, doing a live stream, talking to people. If you and Randall, like Stu Redman and Randall Flag, if you guys are in some kind of tiff with each other, go talk it out. Leave me out of it. So, but I am in a recording studio. I make music. I talk about music. That's what my entire channel is about. It's about making, recording, playing music. If you've watched our videos, I guess someone's looking for you. I guess it's Randall Flag, his username. He's looking for you. I don't know why. Don't really care. He keeps poking me and telling me you're a goody two-shoes, and I don't care. I just don't. I have other things. I'd rather make music. I imagine it probably is. I don't care if he knows about your mom or not. I know that's not what he's talking about, but I just like to give those those reactions. But yeah, we make music. That's what we do. We make music. We have dogs that show up and stream from time to time. We talk about kind of what... Yeah, I'm going to put him in timeout if you don't quit it. Yeah, I'm going to put you both in timeout if you don't stop it. I can actually even block him, but that's a little more intuitive. Like, it takes a little longer to do that than I really care to put time into. Analytics. Cool. See where we're sitting here. Sitting pretty handy for the month. So, cool. Anyways, not what I was getting on here to look at. Yeah, I just don't care. Manager behind him, the rose man was black. Johnny Cash? The man in black? He's dead. Johnny Cash died years ago. Actually, funny thing, Johnny Cash died right before the movie they did about him. You're a master of mirrors. You guys can have your own little war, but leave me out of it. And I think I'm gonna put you both in timeout. Because did you hear the news about Jay-Z? I did. Well, sort of. I've sort of heard the news about Jay-Z. But Shabby Shorts, thanks for kind of asking a legitimate question. It's been a while. Like Turner, Turner and those guys, they were asking me, but this other stuff, these guys are just being stupid. But thank you for asking an actual question. But news about Jay-Z, I've heard bits and pieces because, like I said, I've been really busy doing a few other things, making albums with bands, trying to make some content for my own YouTube channel, and then I also do live audio-visual productions. And this time of the year kind of gets busy with that stuff because we're doing, we're actually gearing up for Nutcracker next week. Turner, Jay-Z, he's basically Beyonce's husband. He's a rapper. That's really about it. He's got other stuff he's done too, but he basically is a rapper, producer. But he's kind of tied in with him and Beyonce and a few others are kind of tied in with the P. Diddy stuff right now, in certain aspects. And I've heard bits and pieces, but I just haven't gotten around to actually, getting around to it. Yep. And yep. So yeah, but that's who Jay-Z is. He's a hip hop artist, rapper, whatever you want to call him. But we work with quite a few hip hop artists, and they've all given me bits and pieces about it as well. And I don't do a lot of the working. I have a guy that actually does most of my hip hop production here in the studio. So, and he's updated me too a few times where he's like, "Oh yeah, it's crazy." So, I mean, I've read some things, but it is what it is. That's what I know. That's it. Probably do this another half hour. Ooh, what the? Getting up there in views. I like getting up in views. Not my intent, but it is what it is. Sorry. I had to burp all of a sudden. I might go get me a drink of water here real quick. So just give me a hot second here and I'll be right back. I keep water down here. It's good to keep water. So this is Liquid Death, sparkling water. And I like sparkling water mostly because it's mostly water and just carbon monoxide. That's not true. Carbon dioxide. CO2. That's all it is. But I like it because it makes me feel like I'm drinking a soda, but I'm not getting all the sugars and stuff that is soda. This has no flavor. It's just straight sparkling water. It's delicious. You know, Raul is what I'm going to call you. I don't drink vodka very often, but I would try that. But this is just sparkling water. Sometimes I'll mix it with some fruit or something, but which type of BMP do? Shavy, I need you to elaborate on your question. Which type of BMP I like most? I need you to elaborate on that question just a little bit more. Because I'm not familiar with all the terminology of today's world. Call it what it is. It's just where I live. Mostly because I just don't care. Someone commented on the microphone. Who commented on the microphone? That one. OB community? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had a guy comment on the Cascade Fathead Ribbon mic review that I did, and I did love him. I loved him when I had him. We just upgraded. Oh, warm audio. I love warm audio, guys. Most of our gear is warm audio. WA44, which is a video I still need to shoot, but that mic is so stinking heavy that I just don't want to deal with it. It's a heavy mic. It's a mic that weighs like 8 pounds. So, oh, hey, we got a new subscriber. Thanks for whoever. So all who have subscribed so far, even like we've gotten a lot of live subscribers off our live streams here, and we're super grateful for everybody who has. Like, even if you're being a dummy, we're still grateful for BPM. Oh, my, like BPM, like in a song, like I try to stick with people, like with my own body rhythm, which is about 120 to 130 beats per minute. But we work with others. I do have siblings. I got one other sibling. He's about a foot taller than me. He's younger. Are you editing any music? I am editing music project. Actually, right now, behind my phone here is my computer screen, and it's I might have to angle that after the phone because I don't want to knock my phone over. It's got Logic Pro on it, and I'm editing one of the songs for this band that I am working on. My favorite instrument to play by far is the drums. I love playing the drums. I wish I could play them all the time, but I can't because I have to do other things in life, like see my kids at school recitals and eat, you know, things like that. So we'll keep playing drums. I love playing the drums. I play guitar too. That's probably my second. Guitar and drums are the top two. I can kind of play bass a little bit, but I don't know. I need to play it more to see if I actually really, really like playing it, but we'll keep it going. You know, something to try out. I only have one sibling. That's it. I just got one. I have a sister-in-law. She's kind of a sibling. She's a sibling-in-law. And it's just my brother and I, and we lived on a farm and had a lot of fun growing up on a farm. I highly recommend it. If you can have your kids grow up in a like somewhat semi-rural place, it's so much better than just growing up on their phone. Like kids today, just like a lot of them. And this is mostly just a something that I have watched over time. You know, like just as a perspective, is that kids are on their phones way too much. Like get them off the screens, put them in the mountains, put them in dirt. Dirt's good for kids. Generally, I like to arrange the music first, Shavy, and that's just because that's how I work. I kind of do things a little backwards, where like usually you start with rhythm stuff, and I start with drums, and then I do guitars, and then I'll do drums and bass and guitars kind of first, and then I'll put any kind of layers on top of that, and then after that I'll do vocals. But it just depends. Sometimes I'll have someone come in with just a vocal part, and we'll layer everything according to that vocal, to those vocals. So it just depends. For a beginner, I would say start off with what you find the easiest first. If you find doing drums the easiest, or doing like bass or doing guitar first, do that and then do your vocals. Or if you're like, I'm a vocalist and I sing mostly, and I want to put music to what I'm singing, do the sing first and then layer accordingly, because at least you have a map with what you're doing. Like you'll have a verse, a chorus, pre-chorus, all that stuff. You'll have that all figured out, and then you can just layer. Picking sounds and stuff, it just varies. I've had a lot of artists who started off. I had one guy, he interviewed to be an intern, and then it ended up not working for him, which was fine. But he learned off of Logic, which is kind of why I got into Logic, to learn his style of producing. And then I've just stuck with it because I liked how it worked. But he learned off by just using the built-in loops. Like that's how he learned. He couldn't play anything at first, but he wanted to make music. So, Turner, my favorite song. I don't really have a favorite song that I can think of off the top of my head. I am the older Sammy, just so you're curious. He's a foot taller, but I'm older by about 6 years. So, but that's just how things fall. I have a lot of music that I do like, and I don't know, I'll probably find something new that I like. So, but yeah, he's a foot taller. I'm older. He's younger. Just how the cards fell. And get up there. Get up to 620. Looking at my subscribership here, and just trying to would like to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, but it's not going to happen. Actually, that's not even true. I'd like to get to 700 by the end of the year. My goal last year was 500, and I didn't quite make that. I was about 120 short. No. It's 200. I'm sorry, I was 220 short. So, how old is my brother? I don't know. He's 6 years younger than me. So, whatever 6 years minus my age is, I'm not going to let you know that. So, he's younger, I'm older, and that's all you need to know. Let's look at our content. Not our content. Analytics here. I like looking at analytics. I like following. I don't know what it is. I just like following it. Because I like to see, like, who's watching. But it's also kind of funny because it's like, I'm at 181 views. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You'll find in YouTube that what really matters is, oh, hey, we got 620. Thank you, whoever just subscribed. Basically, I find that when it comes to YouTube analytics, nothing really matters. Like, there's not one thing that's like, yeah, that's it. And that's how you, it's just one thing. I know who John Bonham is. I don't know him personally because John Bonham's dead. He died many, many years ago, back in the 70s. He was the drummer for Led Zeppelin. He's a fantastic drummer. He's in my, top, 5 drummers. Ringo's, my number one favorite, but that's just because I'm a huge Beatles fan, too. He's also a good... he was a good drummer. He didn't get the credit he really deserved. And then, but yeah, I like John Bonham drummers, like The Levee Breaks. Fantastic song. Black Dog's another good song. There's a lot of good Zeppelin songs, so... I need to listen to Zeppelin songs again. I'm currently listening to some System of a Down stuff right now because of the albums that we've been producing have been kind of in that ballpark. Also, they're going on tour soon, so I think next year they're doing like 3 like stadium tours. One with Avenged Sevenfold, which is gonna be cool. I'd like to go see them, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It just sometimes works out that way. There's so many bands I'd love to go see, and then I find out, oh, they're playing this date, and then I find out I'm doing a show myself that date. So, yeah, that's just kind of what I know. Since last 20 years, let's see where we're sitting in the month of December. Cool. That can't be right. That's not right. These are not correct analytics. That's okay. I've been looking at my analytics here while we're doing this, trying to figure out some things, but that's okay. Sometimes the analytics works better on your phone than it does on the actual computer. Anyways, that's what I know. Yeah. This is kind of nice that I got rid of the 2 people who were doing their own weirdo thing there for a minute. We'll keep this going for probably another 15, 20 minutes or so. We'll see. I do have stuff I got to get to today. I got to pull trash cans in, obviously. That's kind of just a normal thing. But I do need to get to editing some vocal takes here. I need to clean the studio for tomorrow's session. I'd like to clean it before each time somebody comes, so at least it's clean and fresh. Doreen, I'm doing well. Feeling fine, actually. Imagine you're from France if you're saying bonjour. It's a song called that I'm editing. I'm editing 2 songs, actually, and I didn't write them down. I did write them down, but I wrote them down in the wrong software. I recorded them in a different We recorded them in a different software, and I can't remember what that software's name is, or what the names of them are. Yes. Yep, you're in France. Cool. Studio time. Yes, we have studio time. We actually have studio time available. This week is kind of booked up, and so is next week because we're spending the week with the Nutcracker folk. We're doing the Nutcracker ballet for like a week. It's gonna be fun. But the week after Christmas is completely open. And then January is also completely open. We're booking for January. No one's booked for January yet, but we are open for January. If you don't mind working in a studio basement in someone's house. That's what we are. We're actually in my house. This is a home studio. I work out of this. I've thought about doing commercial spaces, but commercial spaces are super expensive right now. Plus, it's just security's a little better here. I can shut the door, can lock things out, I can lock myself in here if I need to. I've got cameras, actually, security cameras around here. You might be able to see it. There's one back there in that corner. They're little. They're kind of hard to see, but we do have studio time available if you guys need to do that, or if you want to just send us tracks to mix. Like, we'll mix tracks too. Like that, you don't have to come in. If you already get stuff recorded, send it to us. We'll mix it, we'll master it, and we'll send you, I think right now to do that, it's about $250 to do that, to get a mix and a master. If you want us just to mix, I think it's about $150, $200, something like that. Our musical journey started, and we actually have a video on this. Go find it. I think it's called About Us, or About, I can't remember, something along that line. What the video is called. I have so many videos I can't remember, and I've been going through making all the names SEO compatible, or trying to. But yeah, that's it started when I was 11, actually, so it's just carried on through. Chevy, we are currently using Logic Pro 11.1, so it's the newest version of Logic. I also have Luna, which is fine. I've done stuff in Luna. It's been a little glitchy, so we haven't used it much. I've used Pro Tools, Cubase, Logic, Reaper. I've used a lot of the major ones, except for FL Studio. I haven't used it, but the majority of the big ones that are in studios I've used, just because I like to have knowledge of it in case I go into another studio, and I can still get around if I can't hook my laptop up for some reason. But we use Logic right now, and I like Logic for lots of various things. I like the insert plugin that they have. So it's a hardware insert. It basically just allows me to plug in a piece of hardware in my desk here. I've got a compressor that I use. What's that before my keyboard? I can't tell because, let's see here. I got a couple things here. So I got my keyboards here. And then I've got my Apollo X8. And then I got a blank rack. This is blank. I use it to tape and label what I've got above it, which is our claret. I'm going to octopre claret, and then above that, it's just a power distribution. And then I've got two cables that you might be able to see. This is just powering my mouse because my wireless mouse died the other day. But yeah, and then I've got a microphone. This is a calibration mic that I need to run because I updated my Apollos and I bought the software to run SonarWorks off the Apollos. Which, you haven't used SonarWorks, it's just a way to calibrate speakers within a studio. But this is my calibration mic for that. And it just lives right here because sometimes I need to get to it. So that's kind of what's in front of me here, in case you're curious. So hope that kind of answers your question and gives you a little rundown of the center rack. Because this desk actually has 3 racks. It's got a center one, and then it's got one off to that side and one off to that side. One of them's full of compressors. Logic Pro is a paid software. It definitely is. It's $200, but that's it. You pay $200 and that's it. It's like $199 through the Apple store, you know, through their software app store. I bought it. Why did I move that? I moved that because I was looking at something. Anyways, yeah, it's paid. You buy it. All your updates are free though. I have not paid for an update. I've gone through 2 major updates so far and haven't, like, we went from 9 to 10, and 9 I was just kind of like, didn't really like 9, and then 10 was like a huge game changer, and then they came out with 11, and 11 changed some things but nothing like massive. I think they've kind of gone away with the huge massive updates and just kind of adding things as they go now, which is probably a little more stable for the software. But yeah, it's been great. It's solid, you know, sounds pretty decent. Comes with a lot of loops if you're into the loop stuff. Comes with like a lot of like keyboard style stuff. So if you've got a MIDI keyboard, you can play all sorts of sounds. Mixing in it is super easy. You can save mix chains. You can save, like, you have like even readouts that Pro Tools now has for the EQ, but they didn't have at the time. So automation, I'm still getting my grasp on how the automation portion of it works, but yeah, it's paid. It's $200. That's it. It's not like the other ones where it's like, oh, I paid $200 a year. Like with Pro Tools, I paid $200 a year. I couldn't do it anymore. I'm like, I just need something that I don't have to keep paying on. If I'm paying on a piece of gear, that's fine, because there's an end game to that payment. Once the gear's paid off, I'm done paying for it. Whereas Pro Tools, I keep paying for it. And do you love Indian music? I love some Indian music. I'm not like super traversed in it, but I have listened to quite a few of it, and it's been fine, really. Like, it's got a lot of like Indian music has a different, like, we work off the 440 in like Western music, and Eastern music works off of a different format. I can't remember exactly what that is, but it's all interesting to me because there's different like tones and things that happen. It's interesting. I haven't done any Bollywood stuff. I've listened to some of that, but I haven't worked on any of it. And I think that'd be kind of fun to work on something like that. But I don't know. We don't get a lot of international acts or people through here. We're working on it. Like, we're trying to get that way, but it's slow and steady. About an hour. Great. Let's see what our analytics are telling us. Oh, I hear dogs barking. You may have heard it too. Oh, I hit 200 watches at 1 o'clock. Cool. Just looking at our thing here. We've had 200 people watch. Not our live stream, but watch just in general. Because I got other videos that are rolling out right now. And I've been kind of cheating and using AI to remake a lot of my titles and stuff. Like today's title was an AI title, actually. So Live streaming studio. Oh, not that. I just want live. Still working on. Oh, dang it! That's not what I wanted to do. That one. There we go. We're still working on something where we can do like have a band come in and live stream and they play, or we live stream a recording session. But we got to make sure that our artists are okay with us doing that. So it gets a little tricky because they're like, well, we actually don't want anything like that because we want to have the song drop. So, but we'll see what happens. So 181 people watch this stream. That's incredible. Because I'm no big live streamer or anything. There's lots of people who stream in studios and stuff all the time. So I'm gonna work on doing one. I think the next one would be. Let's see. I've never worked for Bollywood, and I've never worked for Hollywood either. I've done some major label stuff here and there, but nothing that's been like, oh yeah, I got a lot of recognition for it. Nothing like that. Hey, can I hear the dogs barking? None of that kind of stuff. We've been more like the local people. I did work in Broadway for a while, but that was a whole live sound thing. I might have to go here soon because I think the dogs are getting a little too rowdy outside, which is fine. It's probably the baby puppies messing with the adult dogs. They like to play rough, and the big dogs don't want to play rough, and so they bark at each other. So chapel. Getting invitations to do stuff. Well, story of my life. Let's see here. If I go January 15th, what am I doing in January? That's the thing, is like, what am I doing in January? Oh yeah, next 15th. Yeah. 15th and 22nd. Yeah, I guess those are fine. Not doing anything those days except. And another one. I guess I'm doing chapels. Interesting. I do some contract work for a church as well, and they're sending me a whole bunch of stuff right now, which is fine. What do you think about the music industry? Good effect or bad effect of AI in music? That's a great question. You just asked a very, very interesting question that could lead on for a while. So what I think about AI, and actually I currently use some AI. I've got some mastering stuff that does it via AI. It's great. I think what some of the stuff now, like as in creation, I thought I already accepted that. As in creation, I don't know, because yeah, it's strange. It's definitely a strange world. Do I have another one? Was it one next month? Nope. Yeah, it's definitely a strange, like a whole strange world that we live in. When it comes to AI, especially in music now, like the creation of songs, I don't know, it's not quite there yet. But there's some tools that are already being implemented with AI, like for mastering, some EQs. I have actually Waves Curves, which is kind of an interesting plugin. If you haven't got a chance to play with it, but it uses kind of like AI to analyze some things. It's a cool plugin. I'm actually working on a video for it for Waves because I'm supposed to, and I've been slacking. Yeah, that's what I know. Actually, update my Waves. Maybe I'll do that right now. But the effect it's had on music, I don't think has been much lately, because it's there. Like the AI tools to like create stuff has been there for a while actually, and no one's really like noticed that per se until it was like, oh hey, here's a bunch of AI stuff, and I'm like, nope, you don't understand. It's always been here. Gotta open up my Wave Central. It's been here for a while. Like we've been using it for the last like 3 or 4 years, but it's just now that it's like, oh, we have ChatGPT and stuff like that. Now ChatGPT stuff that I can use to make like lyrics and stuff, I'm still not 100% like 150% how I feel about it. Really, no update. Huh. Thought there was an update that I needed to install. Settings. No. Nope. 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 Clean up. No, I'm good. Cool. I thought there was a license, something I had to what is the word? I'm drawing a blank on what the word is. Anyways, I'll cancel that. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I've already accepted that one. 29th, I have not accepted that one. I did. Apparently I did. Don't remember accepting that one, but apparently I did. That's fine. I'm not doing anything that day anyways. Go away. Thank you. So, anyways, that's just kind of where I'm sitting right now with most AI stuff. Thank you for loving our channel, Turner. We worked and continue working hard on getting it even further to what it needs to be. Somebody sent me a message. Sometimes you gotta check things. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I keep getting this notification that people are sending me messages through Instagram, and it's people that I know. I think it's just stuff that I haven't responded to, so we're fine. Yeah, we worked hard on our channel. We're gonna worst AI for lyrics. Yeah, maybe true. I've only used it to make descriptions and stuff for my YouTube channel, and that's been great. But I don't know, lyrics, I've heard some people use it to help, just see what it would do. And I don't know, it'll get better, obviously. It'll keep getting better, but you just got to keep an eye on it because we don't want it to get out of hand, you know. It could get out of hand and then we're screwed again, but yeah, no, they're still debating all that on how to do like royalties and stuff for stuff that's AI generated. They still don't know how to do that yet. And it will be for a while. It'll be that way for a while until we can kind of get a handle on it. So that's what I know. Looks like people are starting to kind of get off of our stream here. We're going to, I guess, keep rolling for a little bit while. Like we're at just over an hour, which has been great. We've covered all sorts of stuff. From people want me to Google things that I really don't care about, to actually talking about music and talking about dogs, and it's been fun. If you guys like our content, or like this content, go check out our other stuff, and if you get some kind of value out of it, hit the like and subscribe. I tell you hit the bell, but I really don't care. That's for you. It doesn't affect me if you hit the bell. That's what I've noticed is like the bell notification, it doesn't affect me whether you hit it or not. Like if you hit it, great. If you don't, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen people making basically using the prompt to make a whole song, and it's been very interesting to watch that. I might do like some kind of reaction on that because it's kind of weird, like what it can do. Got a whole bunch of stuff I'm doing in January, which is fine. See what happens in February. Like I've got people booking me for stuff for in January right now, which is great. I like seeing that. But yeah, using the whole prompt to make a song has been very interesting. So I'd like to try it. I just haven't gone around it. There is an AI service that I like to use. It's called Moses, and it's fairly new still, but it's like a stem. You can put a song in it, and it'll break out all the instruments for you, and that's been really helpful and super cool. That I love. I've tried to use the stem separation in Logic, but the problem with that is it only breaks it out in like 4 groups, where Moses will break it out full multi-track, like into 20, however many tracks are in that song, it'll break it all out individually. Or you can do it in groups. Like it gives you options, and that's been super helpful. But prompting a song to make something, I don't know. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do. If you weren't on earlier, I have 14 dogs right now. 9 of them are puppies, and they'll go to new homes here hopefully soon. And then I have 5 other dogs that we go back and forth whether we want to keep 3 of them or not. But yeah, we have pets. I always have a bunny and a bearded dragon. Which I think just reminded me, I need to feed the bunny. I haven't done that. I can't remember the last time I fed the bunny. Yesterday, maybe? Had to have been yesterday. Okay, everything's up to date. Sweet. Sometimes you just got to check to make sure everything's up to date. It just takes time. Looks like everything's up to date. Looks like I have anything that needs to roll out that way. Luna's still 1.73. It's super glitchy. UA effects pedals. Interesting. I don't get to see that anymore. Add a new product. I don't have a product. Interesting. Not anymore. I got rid of it. I had a UA pedal and I sold it. I should have kept it though. Keep thinking about going back to it, but that's okay. But yeah, we love our dogs. We love all our animals. They're all great. Pain in the butt sometimes, but still great nonetheless. Yeah, people, like I said, people are starting to trail off. I still have 2 people watching, but I'm actually starting to trail off myself. I'm not that I'm losing interest. It's just I'm starting to think about the other things I've got to do, and stuff that I'd like to start. Like I gotta start planning how we're gonna do. I want to record a song a month, like full on record, mix, master one of my own songs every month, which would give me 12 songs in the total year. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that, or how I want to do that. Let's put it that way. But can't believe we got 620 went from, it's 8. It's got to be 8 new subscribers because I think we were at 612. Yeah, we're 613, so that's 7. 7 new subscribers today. Thanks everybody. It makes us. I'm super grateful, super happy to have that many subscribers in a day. Doesn't happen very often, but funny thing is, like last year, we got a lot of our subscribers and views at the end of the year. Yeah, in the future, I'm still not sure that's going to happen, Shavy. Like, because there's a whole bunch of royalties and stuff that's got to like go into that too. But yeah, essentially you could. But you also have that in Logic. Logic has all the instruments and stuff that you need. You know, there's people making whole songs right now without instruments. It's just loops. It's a vocal and loops, like literally. That's actually what most of pop music is. We hear some instruments, but a lot of it is like them using loops, which is why you go to hear them live and you're like, wow, this just doesn't sound the same. Like last time I heard them play, it just didn't sound the same. So here's what it is. Life moves forward. Oh, that's November. I went way too far. So, ooh, I'm gonna have to probably get off here soon because I'm doing this with my phone, and my phone just notified me that my battery is low. Okay. That is really cool. I'm not sure where Starry Dogs is, Emergency Treatment Center and Feeding. That's cool. We just happen to have a bunch of dogs. They're not like, it's not like something that we want to do. Like, we didn't plan on breeding dogs. Not something we wanted to do, but it just happened. So, but anyways, that's funny. My phone gives me 68 minutes, and my computer says an hour and 8 minutes. That's funny. That's awesome that you've done that. That's super cool. People don't always take care of their dogs and then end up places like yours. So I do think, though, that this ends our stream for the day. We've gone a little longer than I've planned on to, done a few things that I wasn't really planning on to, but I do need to get on to the rest of my day. We are super grateful for everybody who has watched. And you know what? We might do this again tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. I got some videos I got to work on this week, too, like my warm audio mic that's hanging behind me here. It's right. Oh, maybe it's that way. That's that mic. I got to do that mic review this week. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys are out there, anybody else who's watched and liked this content, go watch our other stuff. Hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.